Hello and welcome back to the Indigo Escape. Last time we made progress on the walls, worked on some cabinets and poured the first half of the ring beam. Today we're back in action, pruning trees, starting the lintel work with more beautiful stonework and crafting bespoke shaker-style cabinet doors for our tiny house kitchen. It's another busy day on the farm, so let's get started.
So, as you can see, it's a lovely calm morning, but I have to say that it couldn't have been more different last night because we had a really big storm and crazy rain. We didn't actually sleep all that much. So I really need to sort out the guttering on that. So that might be one of the first plans, the next plans that we do after the one that I'm doing right now, which is basically the fronts for all the drawers in the kitchen. So I know there's been loads of content of our kitchen being built at the moment, and the drawer fronts are kind of like the finale. So I really want to make a big deal about doing them properly. So I've got myself a router and I'm learning how to do joints and things like that. So I've been practicing and I want to show you guys where I am at right now.
Sorry, I like that. What are you getting? Okay.
Alright, I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to go and build some other things. Okay, so this was like my first prototype, and my joints that I was trying to do over here, one of them was alright, maybe two of them were alright, but these ones not so good. So yeah, I'm going to be using like the circular saw, the table saw and a router to make these really nice. So I've made some other ones. I've got my grooves really good. Oh, my tea. Bugger. I was really enjoying this cup of tea. So anyway, so I got my grooves really nice. I got them really even. It all looks very smart. And then I started doing my tongues over here, and they're fitting in a lot better compared to my prototype. So yeah, the plan is today is to make about 13 of these babies, all different sizes as well. Alright. Okay, so as you can see, I've got 4 pieces. Now each one of these pieces is going to be used to make 2 of the sides over here, the sides of the shaker doors. And it's really simple because, as you can see, they just start and end at the top and the bottom. So the only thing I need to worry about is getting a really good groove, but I've been practicing, so hopefully you'll be impressed. It's always a bit funny at the end. So I've made this an extra 5 centimeters so I can cut the ends. So we now have 8 bits, all with their grooves, and I'm just going to tidy some of the grooves up.
So as you guys know, we have a really nice website for the Indigo Escape and we're very happy with it, and it's all been possible with Squarespace. Thanks to Squarespace Design Intelligence, we have been able to make a beautiful website that fits our needs. Their AI-driven design combines tech with years of expertise for a personal touch. Whether you are creating a blog, a portfolio, or a business, Squarespace Payments gets all the options for you to handle payments very easy. With options like Klarna, Apple Pay, and Afterpay, it is very flexible to handle transactions. And to streamline your workflow with Squarespace invoicing, everything is in one place, from invoices to proposals, so you now work a lot faster than you used to. To start Squarespace, you can go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and once you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/the Indigo Escape to get 10% off of your first website or domain. So if you want to streamline your workflow, you want to create beautiful websites and want to have everything in one place, use Squarespace.
It's a new day, it's a new cup, and today we're going to be carrying on with our shaker style drawer fronts. Yesterday we were doing the sides, the lefts and the rights, and now we're going to be doing the tops and the bottoms, and they're a little bit more complicated because I want to make like a little tongue that fits into the grooves so we fill up the space. So it's yeah, a little bit more of a challenging mission today. Okay, so I've had lots and lots of practice. I didn't really want to film me failing so many times because honestly I've made like more than 10 of these. So the groove fits in over here, and it leaves a nice place for the plywood to stick in. You obviously have 2 of them, and then the corresponding side bit goes on just over there. So yeah, anyway, I've got to make another 4 of these, and I found a nice technique now using the table saw, using the router, and then tidying it all up with a chisel. And a lot of it is by trial and error. I like to kind of do a little bit and then test it and then shave off a little bit more, because you try and do these things perfectly mathematically and then for some reason it just doesn't work. I'm going to make another 4 of these, and then I'm going to move on to the next bunch. Also, very importantly, test it with a bit of plywood to make sure they fit in, because later on, if it doesn't, oh my god. Used to be so much off. Okay, so this is my cuts I just did with the table saw. So you really need to have proper perpendicular kind of cuts for this to work properly. There it is. Oh, that's a nice tight fit. Okay, let's see, does that fit? Let's see. Oh, it's a snug fit if it is. Nice. That's what we want. I wanted to share this moment with you. I think this is my first nice one. It's very tight. It's nice when it all comes together. Ow man. And doesn't feel like it needs all that much more. Yeah, because it's all solid, it's not like falling apart. I can wave it around because they're all like really snug as a bug. Okay, I think realistically I'm only going to be able to whack out 9 of them today. The last one I haven't really measured up, and it's for the dustbins, and so it's slightly different. But here I have my final 6 tops and bottoms. Over there I have my 6 sides, and here I have 6 completed sides for all the drawer fronts. So I muddled some of the measurements up sillily, and but luckily I've found a method now where it all kind of works much easier and I can kind of get them done much quicker. So I'm definitely becoming a lot more productive with all of this, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm going to whack out the final 3 drawers, and should be cool. Let's do it. Well, I'm going to call it a day. I did just try and fit something and split a bit of wood, so I need to spend a little bit more time to make sure that they all fit nicely. Sometimes you have to adjust the grooves as well. So it's easier to adjust the groove and make it this slightly too big than always making this slightly smaller and slightly smaller. You can really, you know, sand it and you can chisel it rather than trying to use a circular saw or a router to try and trim this. So much better to adjust the groove, I found. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to finish that. Tomorrow we're actually going to pour the ring beam, hopefully, if the weather's good. And then hopefully I won't be so knackered, so I'll be able to finish this. And I need to go and get some more plywood from Leroy Merlin, amongst other things. So yeah, tomorrow is a very busy day. Come you in. Well, I need to go and get another barrow, I reckon.
Sorry, what?
I need to go and get another barrow.
I don't know what the other one.
Well, you need one more now. You're going to need
Oh,
another
yeah,
one.
definitely.
Yeah. Right, should I go and make it?
Because I'm over there.
Oh, really?
That's what I was saying, so you didn't get excited.
Oh, right.
This has got an extra compartment that goes down like another 100 mil.
Yeah, yeah.
And 100 mil wide with an extra bit of steel.
Yeah, just for
So I'm filling this compartment first, then I'll have to go back to that end.
Alright, well,
Yeah, just
I'll go
'cause
and make some more concrete then.
This is the heavyweight, big boy.
Can I leave you to it? We'll go.
Leave me to it, buddy.
Alright then.
Victory!
Victory!
Wow.
All finished.
It's not bad, bucket and a half left.
Wow. All of that is done. And over here. Well done.
So yesterday, as you saw, we did all the ring beam and I didn't do any of this woodwork, but I'm going to carry on now, and I've got my 9 frames. Here's 3. There's another 6 over there. And they're all ready to have their inserts. So I've got some random bits of 9mm ply, and then I've got loads of this 4mm ply as well. So I'm going to use up all of my offcuts, and then I think what I'm going to do is take 2 pieces of 4mm ply and stick it together, and that will save me from having to go all the way to Coimbra to buy more ply. So sounds like a good deal. So yeah, I'm going to be measuring stuff out, cutting it, finalizing it, and then working out a way to put it all together. So we should do 22. Okay, as you can see, they're all done. Now, you know, like I am definitely an amateur, so there's a few little hiccups along the way. You know, like things like this. Over here, I've got like a gap. So anyway, thank goodness for wood filler. So yeah, basically before I start sanding everything down, I'm going to go around, especially in the fronts, and do some wood filling. At the moment there's a lot of glue still setting, so I'm not going to do any major sanding just yet, but I might just well just put some wood filler. Looking good.
Yeah, never quite as good as when it's not raining.
Yeah. Luna. Okay, so they're all nicely sanded, and what I'm going to do now is use some acrylic or some caulk, and I want to just kind of go in on the inside over here because later on it's probably going to get dirty and dusty, and I just don't want dirt to sit in there. Okay, so they were all undercoated yesterday, and it's Saturday morning now. And normally I try to chill out over the weekends, but I'm so excited about this project. I'm going to carry on going. So today I'm going to be painting it this nice duck eggshell kind of blue. So quite a while ago we asked Simon to help us to make some of these cupboard doors that are in the kitchen, and so this was actually made by him more than a year ago when we were doing our kitchen, and it was a really rainy day, and he did a really good job, so I held on to it, and I've learnt a lot from it, and so I've just pulled it out, and it's a good chance to clean it up a little bit, give it a bit of a paint, because as we install the drawer fronts we can install this as well. Yeah, it's good. It's just that cloth that I had. You see that this is dirty, man. Yeah, I'm just not going to apply it too thickly. Maximum coverage. Okay, so we have a gorgeous day and it's the 2nd of December, and I know it's a little bit too late really to be pruning trees, but our trees are so massive and so hardy, and my friend Pat is here, who is a little bit of a professional when it comes to trees. So he's going to be helping me today. He's well experienced with a chainsaw, and I'm going to be helping him doing all of that. So yeah, that's the plan. So my job is to basically clear everything underneath the trees today, and it's a horrible job because these are all brambles and they all have horrible thorns in them. So yeah, I'm going to cover myself up, got myself a face protector, and yeah, they're taller than I am over there, so it's going to be a fun day today. I'm going to get a rake. I'm going to rake some of the stuff off and then go back over it with the string. Okay, so we just changed our plastic cord to this metal one over here, and just for you to know, like, you're not actually allowed to use these metal ones during the summer because they can cause fires, but right now we're in December the 1st, so everything's very wet, no fire hazards, and so this should allow us to get through all of those really thick brambles much quicker now.
So these trees haven't been trimmed probably for about 25 years, and we got this property about 4 years as well, and we haven't touched the trees because we really wanted someone like Pat to come along and actually do a proper job and teach us how to do it properly. So now everything is taken down to the level that is needed. So he's taken down a big trunk here that's actually sick, and then all the other trees are going to be trimmed down to the height that's appropriate to pick the olives, and these trees are now going to be producing beautiful olives in about 2 years' time.
It's been eaten inside out by something. It looks like ants or termites. Everything.
Oh, it's been left alone for a long time.
No, that's going to pull this way. I do.
Well, if you're going to have to chop it from the other side.
Yeah, obviously.
And then we need to get it up there, but quite high, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, but also, I don't know, it's still a bit close. It's really fragile, that roofing stuff. Thinking from up here I could chop a bit of there. Chop a bit off the top. But
Do you want me to pass you the chainsaw?
well, no, I still think it's too high.
We'll just keep the same sort of pressure on it then.
Yeah.
I mean, if it starts going, we'll pull it harder, but
just got to make sure it goes this way.
Yeah.
Kind of naturally wanting to fall that way.
We can't, you know, if it's like that, we can't let it go back that way, or the trap is sore.
Yeah.
It's just dangerous.
So this is a classic example of a tree that's too tall to reach to pick olives. So now we're going to be able to do that in 2 years' time.
Well, it's been a super intense 5 hours, and we managed to get through all of these. I suppose most of the time was spent just sorting out the brambles. I feel like I've got 1,000 thorn pricks all around me. But yes, I have had my tetanus shot recently. Okay, so yeah, a little bit more tidying up to do, and a few cups of tea, I reckon. And so many thanks to my friend Pat, who did a great job, and I'm going to help him for a day. Maybe we'll film it. He's got a really cool project as well. Another day. So yesterday we were doing a lot of the pruning, and so we have a lot of olive wood and bits of weeds that need to be put on fire today. So I've already registered online to say to the fire brigade that we're going to have a fire today, but we got an instant approval because there's very little risk of fire today, and all the ground is very, very wet. So I'm going to start a nice fire. I've got some nice firewood over there that's dry, and then hopefully I'll start adding on to that, and I'll get through it all not too long, hopefully before lunch.
All the wood that can be used as firewood will be burned, and all of the wood that can will be taken aside, and actually Pat is taking some of it as well.
Okay, I don't think a lot's going to happen. It might.
Famous words.
That's going to be about it. I got to bring all this stuff down.
We got a new orange tree, and he has given us one orange that we are all going to share. We're just waiting for it to be ready. I think it's quite ready, but my mom's been eyeing it, so we're gonna share it all together. Cut in 4. Yeah, cut in 5, so Jake's involved as well. It's just one orange. We're gonna cut in 5 pieces. I don't know if you can see him over there. He's been doing all the tops. He's pretty much ready to stone. I'll show you in a minute what it looks like at the moment.
So in the back of our land there was this pine tree that looked quite different to all the rest, and then we later found out it was really sick because it was infested by beetles, and then we just checked and it looked like it had just died. So I just don't want it to become like a major metropolis for beetles, so we're going to just burn it on the fire here as well. I think it's safer for our house and for the forest around us. We don't want beetles.
Wow, that's a shame, eh?
Yeah. You can start to see they've been burrowing in it, so it's like infested with capital beetle larvae. Boys' houses.
Yeah, you don't want that inside. So for those like, why are you saving it? You should save it for your log fire. No, you can't. It's like, no.
Yeah.
What?
Take this fire.
Do something.
Yeah.
Look at all that beautiful stonework on the top. What beauty. It's just this, as soon as that is all hidden, it's like it was never there. And the stone house has been here for centuries. Hey Omar.
What's that?
It looks lovely.
Oh yeah.
Once the concrete, oh my god, the concrete blocks get hidden. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Stone house of your dreams. My dreams. Hey, almost done.
Almost. So happy.
How are you feeling?
I could do with a holiday.
With a holiday?
Yeah. Spa day. Oh, yeah.
We didn't just make some beautiful bespoke cabinet doors by hand, we also got around trimming some of our olive trees which really needed them, and now we're gonna get really beautiful olives in a couple of years. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you haven't seen it yet, we put out a really nice time lapse of our container that I'm really proud of. I'm sure you will love it as well. Check it out just over here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today, and we'll see you in the next video.